Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We are just 1 month away from the launch of our middle school ministry for this next year. We got Club 56 for 5th and 6th graders. We've got Access 78 for 7th and 8th graders. It's coming up quick next month. But as I have been planning for this fall and thinking about what are we doing this next year, where do we go in middle school ministry next, I have been reminded of the simplicity of just loving and being with students. See, I often get caught up in what book of the Bible do we teach, or what kind of clever thing do we do to try and engage students. But at the end of the day, what has the most impact in middle school ministry is relationships. Relationships with other students their own age, and relationships with adult volunteers. This last year, I got to see this firsthand when a student in our ministry was going through a really painful time. Some really difficult things were going on at home, things that a lot of us wouldn't know what to say, what to do. But a group of students came together under the leadership of their small group leader, and they put together a care package for this girl. Nothing really fancy or extravagant, just simple ways to encourage her, love her. And it had an amazing impact on her life. That girl got to see a couple different things. She got to see, first of all, that the church cares about the things that she is struggling with. Even as a middle schooler, she was important. And second of all of those students got to see that God can use them to make a difference in the lives of other people. Now, both of those things only happen because of adult leadership, because of volunteers who are willing to help these students think through their faith, ask tough questions, and be willing to serve in unexpected ways. And that's why I'm reaching out to you. This upcoming year, as I'm getting things ready, we are in dire need of adult volunteers for middle school ministry. Right now, I only have enough volunteers for 2 groups. We have well over 100 students in both of our programs. So I would like you to pray about being a part of what God is doing in middle school ministry. The truth is that every single one of us have something to offer middle schoolers. That is the way God has wired us. He is doing things in our life that we can pass on. He charged all of us to make disciples. I can get quite fired up about this subject because my own story of faith began when an older man decided that he was going to invest in my life, that he was going to come alongside of me, encourage me in my faith, teach me how to read God's word, pray with me, talk with me, listen to me. I am who I am today because someone decided to do that. My wife also has a story of how she was in middle school and her middle school pastor came alongside of her, that she was involved in a small group with a small group leader who decided to get to know her and spend time with her. And now she's following Jesus decades later. She's now raising children, loving them to Jesus. That all happened because of a small group leader, because of adults that chose to invest in the life of middle schoolers. So again, I'm asking you, would you be a part of what God is doing in middle school ministry? Would you be willing to give just a few hours each week to listening to students, spending time getting to know them, spending time praying with them, thinking through God's word alongside of them? I promise you that the payoff is something that we won't ever be able to count. It will make a difference. It will shape the next generation of God's church. You get to be a part of that. I'm reminded of something I read in a book earlier this summer when I was reading about middle schoolers. And in this book, it was talking about the impact that church has on young people. And in that book, it said that no effective church impacts students because of one leader, because of someone like me. The impact happens in small groups. It happens when people like you decide to invest your life and what God has done in you and through you into someone younger than you. That's how Chapelstreet Church can really make chapels on our street. That's how we can love our neighbors, is by investing in the life of young people. So if you have any interest at all, if you would like to know more about how you can serve with middle school ministry, please email me back. Shoot an email to me, give me a call. I would love to chat with you more about what it would look like for you to serve with us this next year. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you soon.